Hi folks, Dave Schmidt here again with the Sedona Connection. I'm reporting to you on the afternoon of November 19th. It's a Tuesday afternoon. And the last 5 days have really been interesting in the development of the currency reset, the reval. All of the bloggers are once again reporting and saying the same thing. They're basically saying that the reval has already taken place in country in Iraq. And the rate is at $3.44, but it's on its way moving up to $3.87. And once it reaches that rate is when the 800 numbers are supposed to be released for us. And they are all saying that could happen today. Now I know we've been hearing the reports of today, and that's been going on for months. And as you know, for me, I'm a critic when it comes to this constant, what I call the hype and the babble, without any sort of what I call good, solid intelligence or information. But the stuff coming out in the last 5 days has been really good, especially the reports coming from Mountain Goat and Poof and Zap. Those two, they seem to come out with better intel than hardly anybody else. They give you some more details and they explain what's going on. One of the best reports was a couple of days by Mountain Goat, where she talked about the difference between the street rate of $3.87 and the higher $38 rate. Yeah, that's even she was reporting that rate. Those rates appear to be based upon the oil credits. Now, in my first Q&A article, I talked that was taking place with China, but it appears that it's now taking place with the United States. And you know, for me, that makes a lot of sense. Supposedly, behind the scenes, President Obama has been negotiating this rate for some time. And there's a reason for that. We in the United States paid the price of a war. We sent our people in there, with thousands of people who were killed. We spent a couple $1 trillion on this war over 10 years. And Iraq now has these billions and billions of barrels of oil to sell. And the United States is basically saying to Iraq, it's time to pay the debt. It's time to pay the debt where we came in, freed you from a vicious dictator in Saddam Hussein, allowed you to become a democracy, and we are allowing you to become probably one of the wealthiest countries in the world. And with that, we have this huge burgeoning debt that our economy is about ready to collapse. So we want you to pay us in return. And that is coming through the $38 dinar oil credits, and the 1% of us holding dinar currency are able to take advantage of that. The reports appear that that's only going to happen for about a 30-day window. So folks, what I would say is stay tuned, write down your game plan, and get ready. Could it possibly be delayed for a little bit longer? Yeah, but it could also possibly happen tomorrow. I'm going to be discussing that on tomorrow, November 20th radio program, so tune in with me. Again, always, it's at 6 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern time on the SedonaConnection.com, or you can go to the Blog Talk Radio and put in the Sedona Connection as well. So thanks a lot. Enjoy having you on the radio program tomorrow night, and hopefully we're talking about going to the bank. Thanks a lot. Okay, good night.